natural.
Stop
All right,
it.
let's take him in.
Okay, need to have that one.
Follow me.
What
It's a
about the
requirement
others?
whenever we get on a
Oh,
shall I
we'll
know?
round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are
I'm
you
just
familiar with
completely
the
passed
area
out
here?
like that.
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its
So
charms.
we have been to
I'm
Rhodes
sure you already know
once
of the
with
Braithwaites.
Like I said, just
Sadie.
got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here.
That's us going to not use weapons or cause trouble in roads. Technically, when we were with Sadie, we didn't. It was just outside of Rhodes, so we're all good.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Trelawney.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all
I want to know what Trelawney did now.
misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out of rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents.
Super agent.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, okay. We just walked him home. Oh, a lovely gentleman.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
Oh, a fishing trip.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Okay, I'm sorry, but imagine turning down a fishing trip with basically the two guys that raised him. Bit of a silly question there, but I just wish we were
Arthur?
relaxing, not just chasing off families and oh, it's so annoying. Like, no, I wanna just relax, you know. I just wanna relax. Did you just say don't think too hard? I love how I gained honor from that. Okay.
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay.
I don't know, I
Let's
kinda
see if we
like
can avoid any more excitement.
strawberry. Strawberry's my favourite place, I think. Unless I'm thinking of the other place. It's the place where we rescued Micah. From when he was in jail. I think that's strawberry. Or am I thinking of Valentine? No, I'm not thinking of Valentine. It's definitely
Follow
strawberry.
me.
Oh. Oh, lovely. God, I love how so realistic this game is. I remember so many people saying like how great it was that like the horses pooed in this game. I was like, okay, that's just a bit too realistic for me.
Easy.
But it is quite a funny sight to see, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna cinematic camera.
So
I
how
love this
far
because
is this
now
creek?
I can
It's a
literally
bit
have a
of
cup of
ride
tea.
still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped
Oh,
on,
no,
just a
that's
different
really
part.
all I'll be doing,
You'll
to
be
be honest.
worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes
Trelawney
everyone
owes
for something,
everyone.
but his
He owes
information
everyone
is good.
something.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Okay, either where's this spot or Trelawney?
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and
Oh, this is
nowhere,
where
it
he
seems.
went off with
We wouldn't
Sadie.
have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Oh, come on, what is
Hey,
that
maybe
for?
there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a
Catch up with them
terrible
too.
thought.
Silly move. Okay, Sheriff Gray or bounty hunters.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Right. Oh, there's actually a lake right here. Okay. I was wondering how close it would be to camp, but clearly very close. And it is a lake as well.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper
Oh no,
water.
it's gonna steal a boat, for God's sake. What?
Yes, over there on the shore.
Oh, nice, perfect. I mean, don't really steal it if we're just gonna borrow it. Stealing's keeping it for yourself, level. I'm pretty sure we're gonna
nobody
bring
would
it
mind if we
back,
borrowed
right?
one of these. Come on.
I'm such a good boy.
All right.
Good boy.
This looks like a fine
Stop it.